Hi guys, Maya Elious here, CEO of Built to Impact, and today's question is, I feel behind of the competition, and why do I feel like I don't have a lot of time to catch up and be successful? Now, I know this feeling, especially when you're starting out in the online space and you're seeing all of these people being successful, making a bunch of money, doing their thing, and you're feeling like you're behind. One of the reasons is because you are comparing their step 10 to your step 1. Oftentimes, we feel like we're behind when there's really no magical deadline that we're supposed to meet. You are putting an added layer and an unnecessary layer of pressure on yourself by trying to catch up to people who have been in the game for 5, 6, 7, or even 10 years longer than you. If you are even going to create any level of comparison, you should be looking at the people who are to the right of you or to the left of you, not to the people who are way out in front of you or way above you. This doesn't mean that they are better than you. This doesn't mean that you are less than them. It just means that they have put in the work longer than you because they have been doing their craft longer than you. What you need to focus on is what your specific goals are and when you can realistically hit those goals. Now, I don't mean realistic in terms of I'm trying to shrink you or tell you not to set big goals, but when I say realistic, I mean it needs to be relative to your start. If you are trying to build a 7-figure business within the first 3 months of starting your business, that's not realistic. In your first year, probably in the first 2 to 3 years of business, you are really just going to be doing a lot of trial and error where you are figuring out what you like, figuring out who you enjoy working with, figuring out your sweet spot, figuring out your price points, figuring out what you want to sell and package. So make sure that you are not comparing yourself. Now, when it comes to building this ideal business of yours, if you're feeling like I don't have a lot of time from your day to day, maybe you are a mom, maybe you work a 9 to 5, maybe you work multiple jobs. If you realistically don't have the time, you have to either create that time by waking up earlier or moving around some obligations and reprioritizing your business into your day to day. Or you have to pay for that time by hiring somebody to help you, whether it's somebody helping you at home to watch your kids or to do the laundry or to cook dinner, or it's somebody helping you in business to send out the emails, set up your website. Realistically, if you're not in a position to do all of the things by yourself, you need to hire for help. And there's nothing wrong with that. The very best CEOs delegate and hire out so they can prioritize being in their zone of genius and giving their absolute best to their craft. So if you feel like you're comparing yourself and you're running out of time, stop comparing, create a goal that is relative to where you are, and delegate effectively so you have the time to operate in your zone of genius and win on your timeline.